I am Avnish and I am going to solve the fourth question of the end semester examination. So let us solve it. Question says that solve the given non-homogeneous linear ODE by variation of parameters or undetermined coefficients. So we have been given a non-homogeneous linear ODE, which is this, and we have to solve this by variation of parameters. Now we know that any solution of second order homogeneous ODE is of the form of addition of two solutions, which is given by y equals to yh plus yp, where yh, this is the general solution of the corresponding homogeneous equation of given non-homogeneous linear ODE, and now yp is the particular solution. This method of solving non-homogeneous linear equations and linear ODE was given by Lagrange. So now we will be solving this question in two parts. First of all, we will take out this YH and then YP, and then we will be adding both of these. So first part, for YH, y double dash plus 9y equals to 0. Now if we compare it with the general equation of the second order linear ODE, which is homogeneous, then the general equation says that y double prime plus ay prime plus by equals to 0, and when we compare it, we get a equals to 0 and b equals to 9. And now in order to find the solution of YH, we have to solve an auxiliary characteristic equation, which is of the form auxiliary or characteristic equation, which is given in the form lambda square plus 9a lambda plus b equals to 0. So we have found that a equals to 0. Now we will be substituting it, lambda square plus 0 plus b equals to 9 equals to 0. So lambda square plus 9 equals to 0. Lambda will come out to be plus minus 3 iota. Then the solution of this characteristic equation, the solution of YH are of the form e power minus ax by 2 plus I omega and e power minus ax by 2 minus I omega. Now let us calculate the value of omega. So omega is given by the formula half under root 4b minus a square. We can find that under root 4 into 9 minus 0, it comes to be 1 by 2 into 6. So the value of omega comes out to be 3. So now using Euler's formula and then adding, subtracting and multiplying by suitable constants, we basically get that y1 equals to e power minus ax by 2 cos omega t omega x, and y2 equals to e power minus ax by 2 sin omega x. This comes to be e power 0 and cos 3x, y2 equals to e power 0 sin 3x, so it will yield cos 3x, y1 will be, and y2 will be sin 3x. YH is the superposition of both these solutions. So YH equals to a cos 3x plus b sin 3x, where a and b are constants and they belong to real numbers. Now we come to the second part of our solution, which is for the case of yp. This is given by yp equals to c1 y1 plus c2 y2. Now we have now c1 is given by minus integral of y2 r upon w dx, and c2 is given by y1 integration of r and w upon w dx. So in this equation, w is the Wronskian, which is given by y1 and y2, y1 prime, y2 prime. When we solve this matrix, we find that y1 is cos 3t and y2 is sin 3t. Now the derivative of y1, that is cos 3t, will become minus 3 sin 3t, and derivative of sin 3t will be 3 cos 3t. When we solve it, we find that it is 3 cos square 3t plus 3 sin square 3t. When we take 3 common, then it comes to with cos square 3t plus sin square 3t. Cos square 3t plus sin square 3t equals to 1. So w equals to, that is Wronskian, will be 3. Now r in this equation is basically the RHS part in the non-homogeneous linear ODE when it is in the general form. So here r equals to cosec x, and now we can calculate the value of c1, which is minus integration of y2 r upon w dx, which is minus y2 is sin 3x into r is cosec x upon 3 dx. Now we take minus 1 by 3 outside, 1 by 3 integration sin 3x. We can write cosec x as 1 by sin x, so it will be sin x dx. Now here we have to use an identity, which is sin 3x equals to 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x. This is the identity used here, so I will be using it now. Minus 1 by 3 integration 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x upon sin x dx. Now on further solving, we get that minus 1 by x. Here sin x and sin x will get cancelled, so we'll be getting integration of 3 dx, and this minus and this minus will become plus 4 by 3 integration of sin cube x, and this sin x will cancel, so it will become sin square x dx. Now when we solve it, we get, sorry, this is 3, so when we take this 3 outside, they will cancel, and then we will get minus x plus 4 by 3. Here we have to use another identity, that is 1 minus cos 2x equals to 2 sin square x. So sin square x will be 1 minus cos 2x by 2 equals to sine square x. So if we take this 1 by 2 outside, 1 by 2, and then we can write 1 minus cos 2x dx. Now we simplify it, equals to minus x plus 2 by 3 integration of 1 minus cos 2x dx. So c1 equals to minus x plus 2 by 3 dx minus 2 by 3 integration of cos 2x dx. When we solve it, we find that it is equals to minus x plus 2x by 3 minus 2 by 3, and when we integrate cos 2x, it gives 1 by 2 sin 2x. This 2 and this 2 get cancelled, and we get minus 1 by 3x minus sin 2x by 3, and when we take common 1 by 3, we get minus 1 by 3 common, then we get x plus sin 2x. So c1 is this. Now we have to calculate c2. So c2 is given by integration of y1 r upon w, that is Wronskian dx. So this is integration of y1 is cos 3x that we have found out earlier, into r is given at cosec x upon 3 dx. This is given as, when we take 1 by 3 outside, then cos 3x upon this cosec x can be written as 1 by sin x dx. Now we have to use another trigonometric identity, which is cos 3x equals to, can be written as cos x plus 2x, and then when we simplify it, cos x cos 2x minus sin x sin 2x, cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Then when we put the values 1 by 3, when we put this value of cos 3x from here, cos x into cos 2x minus sin x into sin 2x upon sin x dx. Now we know that cos 2x equals to 1 minus 2 sin square x, and sin 2x equals to 2 sin x cos x. This is the identity. We are going to use this here. So we will solve it. Integration cos, and then in place of cos 2x we can write 1 minus 2 sin square x minus sin x into sin 2x, we can write 2 sin x cos x upon sin x dx. So when we further solve it and rearrange the equation, then we find that it comes out to be cos x 1 minus 4 sin square x upon sin x dx. Now we have to solve this integration. So let sin x equals to t, and then this implies that cos x dx equals to dt. So 1 by 3 integration of 1 minus 4 t square upon t, and then cos x dx will be dt. So we can solve this. 1 by 3 integration of 1 by t dt minus 4 by 3 integration of t dt. So C2 equals to 1 by 3. The integration of 1 by t comes out to be log mod t minus 4 by 3 into t square by 2. So 2 and this cancels 4, and then this becomes 1 by 3 log. When we take 1 by 3 common from both these, then it comes log mod t minus 2 sine square x. We should also put it here, so sine x, mod sine x. So C2 finally comes out to be 1 by 3 log mod sine x minus 2 sine square x. Now earlier we had defined yp as c1 y1 plus c2 y2. Now we can substitute the values. Cos 3x by 3 minus and x plus sin 2x plus sin 3x by 3 log mod sin x minus 2 sin square x. Now that we have obtained yp and yh both, so we have to substitute them in equation y equals to yh plus yp. So we get y equals to a cos 3x plus b sin 3x minus cos 3x by 3 x plus sin 2x plus sin 3x upon 3 into log mod sin x minus 2 sin square x. So this is the final solution. Hope I could explain each and every part clearly. So this is the answer. Thank you.